record now. And I see the levels popping up on screen. All right, we're live. Well, I mean, we've been live this whole time, but we're live on Reaper now.
We're super live.
Super duper live.
So are there people watching?
Yeah. We got dose peoples.
What? Mm-hmm. That's so cool. What's up, dose peoples?
Hey, dose peoples.
So we're taking our time here.
Yeah,
I didn't realize we had people watching. That's so cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It was kind of like a last minute thing, bro. I just was like, hey, maybe we could do this podcast live on Twitch at the same time so people can get a behind the scenes unedited version of our podcast while we, you cook it up and do your doctor skills and then make it a real podcast.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we got this. All right. Well, then I guess we got to roll, right?
Yeah, we're rolling, baby.
Well, all right, I literally need 30 seconds and then we'll dust off.
Lies. I counted 30. Everybody saw it. You saw it. All 30 fingers and toes. And he ain't back yet.
Wait, you counted to 30?
I did, and I did it with my fingers on camera.
Oh, man. All right.
This is so awesome. I'm so pumped right now.
All right. You ready to do it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Welcome. I can't do it. I have to screw it up first. I can't. I don't know how to go live. I got screwed up a few times. Pace around.
I know. All right. Don't pace around. You can't pace around. We just got to do the intro. Just imagine we're not on live stream. And, it always takes us a couple times to do the intro anyway. So let's just, and then we'll do the intro.
All right. Everybody, okay. Welcome to Dropship. My name is Xobbes, and tonight we're going to talk Apex Legends, and we got topics and whatever.
And
but the big news is
My name's
that...
SD. My name's SD. Can't forget about SD, all right? You've been doing it solo this whole time. You forgot to let a co-host introduce himself, Xobbers.
Oh, yeah, that was saying the big news is that SD's back.
Oh,
so, good to have you back, man.
Hey, thanks, bro. I really missed this. It's been a really long but short at the same time year, if you know what I mean. And this is something I've thought about a lot, and I'm really stoked that you kept the podcast alive, Xobbes. And I'm really happy to be back. It feels good. I love doing this, man.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
All right, let's roll.
Let's do it.
First thing I want to talk about is the tournament that we won.
We did win a tournament.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you invited me to the tournament. I think you've actually done a couple of these tournaments yourself and haven't won, but I got the invite from you and Meteor that there was this tournament from one of your guys' buddies.
Yeah. So the team this time was me, SD, and Pirate, which I should say formerly known as Pirate. He's now Meteor. He was in between the two names. So if you've listened to the last few episodes and you followed us, from getting stomped to getting to second place, we did win this tourney. So Pirate is now Meteor. So it's me, Meteor, and SD. And we won. And it felt super good. And it was 6 teams. And it was pretty great.
It was awesome. So 6 teams, and it's only going to get bigger. It was our buddy Elmer Fudd, who does Elmer Fudd Games. You can find him on YouTube. And does he do a podcast, or is that just me? Does he do a podcast too?
He's involved in one, but we'll have his Discord and his Twitch in the show notes. Gotcha. If you want to get involved with the tourney and all that.
Xobbes will put those in there. Yeah. So we got a tournament. We had 6 teams, and it's really hard for me to say Meteor when I learned his name as Pirate, and I think Pirate's a great name. Meteor's a great name too. It's just really hard for me to transfer from Pirate to Meteor. But 2 hours, it was 1 point per kill, 3 points for third or better place, and then 5 points for the win.
2 points. I looked it back up. We were wrong. It was 2 points.
2 points for third place, and then 5 points for the win. And we ended up winning 2 games, and we got a buttload of kills. I think we were in like the 70s or 80s for 2 hours, and we ended up winning by what, like 15, 20 points or something like that?
No, it was 107 to next score was 87.
20 points. We won by 20 points. And
yeah, we had a decent lead. Now, okay, in fairness, so we didn't actually play. So this is on they run it through the Outplayed Discord, and on the last two tournaments where we got beat, we were playing a squad of 2 Outplayed. This time they were split up, so we can't claim that we beat the Outplayed squad. They were split up amongst different teams. So I gotta make that clear. But we did win the tournament. It felt pretty great, and we decided that Meteor, dude, way to be the MVP. We all talked about it that night, but he was super clutch.
Oh, dude, that dude is so clutch. He's the master with the G7, and he made me super jelly, and it definitely inspired me to play with the G7 Scout a lot more, which I have not done during my tenure in Apex Legends, but I'm really excited to start playing with him more. Because after that tournament, so I'll check this out. After that tournament, I was playing, I think, a couple days later, and I picked up a G7 and an R99. I ended up getting 9 kills that game, but I got my 2,000 damage badge, and I almost got the 2,500 badge. But most of my kills and most of the damage came from that G7 because of my inspiration from Meteor. That's how it happened. That's how I got my 2,000.
Yeah, he was killing it that night. Yeah. And the standout play was we got wiped, maybe top 5, top 6. Me and SD are out, and Meteor solo in it. And it gets down to 2 squads, and he just had a golden shield and straight up just 1v3 to squad with tons of like heals and slide in and G7-ing. And it was pretty dope. So,
fantastic.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Meteor, man. Way to go.
Yep, that dude's the man. Tournament was great. There's going to be another tournament on January 10th, which is a Friday. I believe it's going to start at the same time, which was 9 p.m. Eastern time. And you'll be able to find information about that on our Discord as well, where you'll be able to check us out. There's going to be, every team's going to be live streaming the tournament, so you can follow along, all of us, if you want to, while we battle it out. And we should have, more than 6 teams this time. And it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be super fun.
Yeah, okay. So this tournament, we're running 2 teams. So it's going to be Nugget, Meteor, and SD. And then I've got the secondary team. So we might be needing a spot for a third. So
Foxy,
if you want to join our Discord,
Sasquatch, I'm linking this podcast to you, Foxy Sasquatch.
Oh, yeah, what up?
I'm totally linking her.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Okay, this is the thing. Even if my squad's filled up, if you want to join our... So they, Fudd's got his own thing, but he runs it through Outplayed. We have our own Discord, the Dropship Discord, and we've kind of launched a team, like a team part of it now. So if you want to join and start a team, you can. We're Team Dropship. It's me, SD, Nugget, and Meteor. Okay? Now, if you want to start a team on our Discord and then you beat the official Dropship team, we'll give you a little bit of airtime on the podcast as a prize to plug whatever you want, tell us about sea turtles, whatever.
Yeah, talk about say hi
read
to
a
mom,
statement, compliment your partner.
Yeah.
What's up?
No, I was saying say hi to your mom, give you 30 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
Boom.
Hey mom, I'm famous. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you wanna participate in this tourney, but you wanna stop by our Discord and start a team, you beat us, and that's a little prize we can offer.
It's obvious. Okay, so you know what I'm thinking? You know what's really cool about what we're doing right now?
What's that?
Well, one, it's really cool. It's 2020, so we got all kinds of resolutions to talk about, and it's a new year. We get to become
That's
new
right.
people.
We're doing our Apex Legends resolutions.
Yeah, we're doing those. But the cool thing about this is usually we record a podcast and there's like information that we want to get out to people right away, but we have to wait for the editing process and the Google Drive and the sharing and sending audio from Arizona to Bolivia, and then you doing your thing, your magic, and putting it on air. So like things that we want people to hear right away, they don't hear for like a few days. So the cool thing about what we're doing right now is the people that do want to hear it or are here to hear it can hear it, right now.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we SD set things up. SD set stuff up. So, if you're listening to our podcast, I'm gonna lightly edit this for this and that. But yeah, we're going live. We're doing it live.
Yeah. Pumped.
All right. So Apex Legends. What's this called? Happy New Year's. What are we doing? Reservations?
It's actually
resolutions.
Oh, I thought it was Resident Evils.
No,
Resolution Evils.
They remade number 2.
That's what I heard. It's super scary, and people are going backwards, and they're like, "Nah, I can't even do a playthrough. It just scares the poop out of me."
Cool.
That's a scary game, bro. Resident Evil, super scary.
All right, so
resolutions.
Apex Legends resolutions. What's your first one?
Oh, you know what it is? It is to hip fire more often. Resolution number 1 is in close CQB, close quarter combat battles, bullets, CQ, whatever it is, close quarter combat. I need to hip fire more, bro. And to fix this, what I've been trying to do is go into the firing range, and I'll pretend that the dummies are actually like enemies that are about to kill me, even though they're just standing still. And I'll like run around and I'll strafe, and I look like an idiot. I really do. I'm like chew, and then I'm like sliding, hip firing these dummies that are standing still. And even though they're standing still, sometimes I miss a lot. But
yeah,
I've been
I'm bad at hip firing too. It's definitely,
okay,
that's my short range game suffers because I'm getting better at it. What I've been able to do so far is hip fire more often. My first New Year's resolution is to hit my enemy with my hip firing.
Tough.
And that's like
Dude,
work too.
You're one of those people that just wants to one up everybody, huh? I say hip fire, and you say hip fire +1, Bob.
Well, no. I don't mean you're not hitting them. What I'm saying is that I've actually, like, a while ago, I had this problem and I thought about it, and I got better at, like, instead of trying to ADSing super close range, I'm hip firing. But my hip fire aim is still garbage.
Yep.
So it hasn't paid off yet.
Garbage.
But I'm at least taking the shots at them.
And that's why I'm going in the firing range, and I'm like sliding, trying to hip fire because, yeah, same here. I agree. My hip fire aim is garbage. You got to change your ADS speed. You know what I mean? You got to change your move speed in the settings. But I only said that. I thought it was really funny because, in The Price is Right, when somebody's like, $1,000, Bob. And now it's Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, yeah, and then the next person's like 1,001, and you're like, you butthead. Like, it's a little more than 1,000. You totally yeah. So I felt like when I was like hip fire, and you're like hitting my hip fire shots, I felt like you did the.
Man, I can't help it if my hip fire game needs work too.
Yeah. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, what do you got? You got another resolution for us? Because this is huge. This is 2020. Like, the January 1st is an opportunity for all of us as people and human beings to come up with resolutions and become better versions of ourselves by doing.
I like this tradition.
Me too.
Even if most of the time you fail, just for the ones you get right, or even the time you get in before you fail, it's like a pretty cool tradition.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think it's a fantastic tradition. And yeah, so number 2, what you got? You got something?
Oh man, I should have seen this coming. That's a great question, SD. My number 1 resolution. Yeah, I can't piggyback off yours. So sniping more. I'm just trying to longbow and G7 more often, and it's and picking up Krabers. I want to get good with the Kraber.
Longbow, G7, and Kraber. I agree. I think that's not actually a resolution. It's sniping more, but I feel you, bro. Like literally. The G7 I've been using more, as I said just a little bit ago. The longbow, I think you and I both talked about it, and you're like a little ahead of me on skill level with the longbow. but the Kraber, like everybody wants to be awesome with the Kraber because we see all those highlight videos. What is your plans for the Kraber?
Well, it's a lot of fun, and
Yes.
I run by them, and I'm gonna start picking them up.
I run by it too, bro. I really do.
You're just trying to talk me out of it so you can pick up the Kraber.
No!
Nice try, bro. Not gonna work.
Dude,
Yeah,
okay.
it's not really a...
You know when you buy a lottery ticket.
I'm on to you, brother.
And I don't buy Powerball tickets that often. You know when you buy that one lottery ticket and then like you spend 3 days fantasizing about like the $10 million you're gonna win and like what house you're gonna buy and where. Like I see a drop,
I spend it every time.
and then and then I picture a Kraber. And for that time between me not having the Kraber and having the Kraber, I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit this headshot. I'm going to squad wipe this team. I'm going to get in close quarter combat, and I'm going to hip fire kill that dude. And I get the Kraber, and I miss all 9 shots. And it's like me pretending and wanting to win the lottery and then just hitting a fat 0. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's fun when you hit something. It's fun when you don't. I don't know. Nowhere did I say the Kraber's great. I bet it's great if you're great. Sometimes somebody blows my lid off with the Kraber and it's scary. I just explode out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah,
so,
that's super annoying.
Because I still remember when I've gotten headshots with the Kraber, like I still remember the shots. It was like a jolt. I was like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I could describe them right now. But yeah, that's my resolution. Start picking up the Kraber more often. And then, okay. I'm trying to get off Bangalore as my main. Nothing against Bangalore, and she's awesome. And in ranked, like, in all types of play, I love Bangalore, and I'm best with her.
Yeah, you're fantastic. Like the best Bangalore I played with, for sure.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to just get, like, I know for my defensive main, I want to work with, or my support main, I should say, Watson.
Okay.
And, but that's the thing. Like, I want to get to the point where, like, if I'm going into, like, a serious match or maybe even a tournament, like this tournament, I'm playing Bangalore. I got to play Bangalore.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's what I'm best with.
Right,
but, you know, like, I would like by next tournament, I could say, ooh, should I play? What do you guys think? Should I play Watson or should I play Bangalore? And, you know, depending on team makeup, maybe I'll do a Watson build.
Okay. So, I don't have this as a resolution to pick one character more than the other. But what you're saying really resonates with me right now because I don't have a main at all. Like, I used to have a main, which when I first started was Bangalore. And then I have switched around so much that I'm starting to get like hundreds and hundreds of kills with like everybody but Caustic. I don't play with Caustic. And so I'm like one of those people that's like good at everybody but not the best at anybody.
Gotcha.
And so I think like one of my resolutions should be like picking a dude and sticking with it. I picture myself being a good Mirage because I see some people are awesome with Mirage. I picture myself being a good Wraith, but really I don't see the usefulness with her as much as I do like Gibraltar or even Caustic with his gas trap. Sometimes those are stupid and annoying.
Yeah, you've been playing a lot of Gibraltar.
Yeah, I used to avoid that dude like the plague. But as time has gone on, I have gone from Lifeline, Bangalore, and Wraith to like Gibraltar, Crypto, and Mirage. Those are like kind of the 3 I've been playing more than everybody else now.
Yeah, I have fun playing with all the legends, and I think for aggressive, I'm gonna be playing with Mirage.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm a long ways off where I can say I like drop into Dime and say, all right, guys, I'm Mirage. Watch this.
Right,
you know?
right.
That's gonna
take
take gonna take some work.
You gotta stick with the people that are really gonna help everybody out, and so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you know, I play lots of different legends, but you know, when like, excuse me, when it's time to RP up, like I find myself just always picking Bangalore.
Yeah, I feel like on the next tournament I'll pick Gibraltar again, and I don't really know what Nugget mains, but if he doesn't main Gibraltar, then I'll probably main Gibraltar. But
nice.
Yeah, this kind of
all right,
like,
you're up. What's next?
This actually segues in what we were just talking about because I like use so many characters. I want to hit, and you're almost there with Bangalore, and this kind of tripped me out, bro. I didn't realize you were so close to 1,000 kills, but I really want to hit 1,000 kills with one of my characters. That's my next resolution. That's my Apex resolution. Obviously, it's going to happen this year if I keep playing the way I'm playing right now. I'll hit 1,000 kills, but that's one of my milestone resolutions, is to actually play one character long enough to get to 1,000 kills, you know?
All right, so yeah, that's great, dude. I like the badge system and the banner system. Like, I want to display badges, and I display my kill stats.
Yeah.
But I like it. Every time I get a kill, I know there's a little tick on that one little badge, and I like it. Or that, what should I call it? The stat tracker?
Yeah, the stat tracker. Yeah. Those badges are
okay, so
awesome.
I've got a cheater one.
Okay, hold on.
This
Pause
one...
that thought. My wife is telling me she can't hear me. I gotta like test my audio real quick. I gotta see this on stream.
Yeah.
It's coming through Reaper, but I don't know if it's coming through.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, Alan's wife.
Yeah.
How's your night going?
Why can't I even get this here? Stream, auto. Come on, baby.
Yeah, take a minute. Oh, what's up? Hey.
Oh my gosh, she can't hear me. I can't hear me on stream. Why is this? What is happening here?
Oh my gosh. I just sounded like a crazy person.
Oh, I know. This is totally like, wow, that totally messes up everything. Can I edit my video into here? Hello. There we go. I'm sorry. I've been on mute this whole time on Twitch, bro. I've been on mute this whole time. Oh no.
That is awesome.
Oh man, Aaron.
I'm not editing this part
One.
out. We're
Oh,
live,
my
dude.
goodness.
I wish I could edit
believe
this,
it.
but
how about now,
I can't.
Chris
I'm
Black?
so sorry, dude.
One. Can you can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm so sad right now. I'm super sad. Dang it, man. No! But at least we'll get the podcast will hear me, so we're all right.
So, are you still recording on Reaper though?
Yeah, I'm recording on everything. Yeah, Reaper. The audio on Reaper is perfect. I was only muted. My audio is only muted on Streamlabs, not on Reaper.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I've been watching all my audio waves go up and down the whole time I've been talking. We're recording a legit podcast episode, so we're all right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so my next resolution is kind of a cheater resolution. I have resolved to get to Diamond rank, and I'm at Plat 1. Wait, so now I'm hearing a recording of you.
Yeah, I just double checked for a split second that my voice was
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I didn't get a response in chat if my audio was working, but it is. Okay, so Diamond ranked 1.
Yeah, so I'm close.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
rank 1.
You're close to Diamond rank 4.
No, I'm not. I'm rank 2. I just got bumped back down.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. I totally ruined your swag here. You know,
it's all right. I'm still up for the night. We made good progress, but it was just like I barely bumped up into it, and then I bumped back. I didn't want to. I lied. I said I'm rank 1. That was not true. I'm actually now rank 2 again. What I'm saying is, I got 30 days to make Diamond, and so I'm putting it on my resolution list so I can check it off. Right. Sometimes I like to put on a few easy things to kind of like get that checking the list off momentum going, because you check one thing off and you're like, this feels good. I like checking things off a list. So I'm putting that one on there, and
yeah, that's a good
as long as I don't screw it up. I think I
started late, bro.
I
started late. I'm happy that I've made it to platinum.
Yeah, you started.
I don't think I'll make it to diamond. Really, what I'm focusing on right now, I'm not even focusing. I'd love to make diamond. If I can get a team that shreds and we want to actually like play ranked and hit it like hard, I'm game. But right now, I've got 4 days left, and I need to win 28 more Winter Express matches for that 75 win badge. So I'm going for that 75 capture the train badge is kind of my jam. That's not a resolution.
Yeah,
but that's just
let's talk LTM. The train. This LTM. This is the first LTM where I've played it a ton. The other LTMs were fun. But this one is different. Like I always want to play it, and I like care about the badges.
I care about the badge too. And I like this one a lot better than the Halloween event because I get to focus on it's a lot of close quarter fighting, and there's only 6 other dudes you have to worry about, and you know there's a team of 3, and you, And so I've really been practicing. Like my first resolution was I'm trying to hip fire in close range, and I'm picking the character with the longbow. You know, I got my longbow, and then I'm sitting back, and I've been it's a mode where I can practice all of my gunplay in real time and get a bunch of kills real quick.
This is an obvious thing, but if you're like newer to shooters, just play this LTM all day because it's just ton and ton of gunplay, and it's like great practice.
Uh-huh. It is great practice. Christiana on stream chat says she loves us, so we love you too.
Oh.
But yeah, I agree, and I think it's a fantastic way to really, you know, get into gunplay, and because there's so many engagements so quick, and you don't have to worry about dying and sitting there while the rest of your team plays. Like, you really don't have to wait like a minute and a half before you res again, and you get revenge kills. You know, the dude that killed you, you actually get to go back and kill again, which doesn't happen in this game.
That's a good point. Yeah.
You know, unless they kill you and somebody respawned you and you somehow find them in a map of like 50 other people. Like this game, you get to go, oh, that bloodhound got me, bring it. And, you know, you get to go hunt for that bloodhound right afterwards.
Yeah, Battle Royale, the downside is there's lots of running around, and a lot of time you don't spend shooting. Which isn't like it's not a bad thing. It's just kind of like the less gunfights there are, the more important they are. So, you know, like,
yep.
You know, like there's these epic moments that are completely random in every battle royale. So I'm not in any way being like, oh, it's not cool, there's too much running. Not at all. But it is nice that if you've got 20 minutes and none of your friends are on, you can jump on, play some Winter Express, and like work on your hip firing and like just fight and have fun. And like it feels like with Destiny, I used to just put on music and rumble, and it was just me in a lobby, and I would just rumble for like an hour or two, and it was like meditation.
I've never been able to play music at the same time as playing a video game. Like, I'm more of like, I can drive like 30 minutes in the car with like nothing on, and just like me thinking to myself.
Yeah, I had my levels right. It was playing through the PlayStation, through like the Spotify app on it. And since I was rumbling, all I had to hear was like gunfire, and it was Destiny. So I had I could never do it with Battle Royale, but Destiny's got that great radar that's always telling you when people are nearby. So like, you know, it probably, you know, took an edge off, but like I was just in the zone, and like I loved rumble, you know? So I'm, you know, sometimes I just get in the zone and I'm just like, just killing everybody and getting revenge kills, and it's just reminding me a lot of like the upsides of, you know, like a lobby shooter, you know, like it's a great LTM. I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
I agree. The only thing that's been like really getting on my nerves because this lasted so long is I love the LTM, and I love Mirage, and I love his little quips, but man, I'm like, all right, Mirage, I'm over it. Like, it's like
too many quips.
Too many. That dude's all over the place.
Gotcha.
But it's just a little too many for me. But I like Mirage, and I think he's funny. But man, he's a little too overpowering right now. For me.
Yeah, Mirage probably in smaller doses.
Yeah, but I'm really excited.
That's part of the reason why I want to play Watson. I just want to listen to her.
Oh, Watson's awesome. She's definitely like the cutest character in the game for sure. You know, Wraith is like that, like the emo chick, and then Watson's like, she's the like engineer, smart girl in all honors classes and like straight A's, dean's list in college, and she's like, here, let me whip up this 4,000 million watt electric fence for you, and you're like, dang girl, get it, you know? She's like, I was just rolling with it, bro. I don't know where that came from, but she's pretty cool. I like her. She's cute.
Yeah. I'm gonna be playing more Watson. You got any more resolutions?
Yeah,
I didn't think them all.
I
thought I had them, but
You did? Okay, so I want to enter more tournaments. That's a resolution in 2020, whether it's Elmer Fudd tournaments or whether like xobbes and I and our dropship team, like we start hitting it hard and we just enter the community tournaments, which that allows us to like be more involved in other communities, because like gaming is more fun when you play with friends. And
yeah,
you know
especially
what I mean?
this
So,
game.
like, the
Super
more
fun.
like friends that we get, the more interactive we are with people, the more fun team games become. Because you can solo random, and that's cool. You want to turn your headset off on mute and not talk to anybody. You can play random, but like,
I do that sometimes.
Yeah, when you have a team of 3 people that are communicating, positions and what they need, what they don't need, how we're gonna flank, do this. This person's over there, blah blah blah, and you're like, you've got that like feng shui, that synergy with each other. Like there's nothing like it. Like playing games with your homies is fantastic. And so like I want to enter more tournaments to learn. I mean to meet new people. And then my last Apex resolution is which you said somebody already made a video of it, so like it's not like we'd be the first people to do it. But xobbes a while back, like months ago, was like, dude, I want you to stick me with an arc. You need to stick me with an arc star, and I'm gonna run in and kamikaze myself. So stick it to me. I'm gonna run in and blow everybody up. And I was like, that's amazing. Like it's a fantastic idea. And we haven't done it. And I want to get a team kill, either arc star.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Or
we gotta just like connect. Yeah, it just made itself to the top of Reddit, and then all the aggregators, made little stories about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, next time we get a clever idea, we gotta do it.
Yeah, we got to do it. And I still think, I don't care if somebody else
get some upvotes.
Okay, so what? Somebody else has done the Arc Star kamikaze thing. Like, we need to do it. We need to clip it. We need to get a team kill. I mean, okay, let's one-up them. Let's, like, kill the last team with an Arc Star kamikaze. You know what I mean?
No, I think they did that. It was,
oh, crap.
They won the game.
Oh, that's awful. You're good when you
I didn't actually see it. I just saw the clip, but it was like pro team wins game with kamikaze arc star or something.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, oh man, yeah. I knew exactly what he did. I didn't even watch it.
If we could count how many ideas we've had like years and months before other people and haven't done it, I mean like xobbes, he called out the iPhone in like 2004.
All right. Talk some Apex Legends.
One day, our credit cards and debit cards are gonna be on the phone, and it's gonna be our music, and it's gonna be everything, and we're like, yo, bro, that's crazy. And now look.
So, yeah. I think I don't got any more resolutions.
Yeah, those are my resolutions. Podcasting.
Yeah, Happy New Year's, brother.
Yeah, hey man, Happy New Year's too. I'm excited, bro.
Happy New Year's, listeners. Thanks for being here.
You too.
Hope your new decade is awesome.
It's gonna be great. It's a new decade. It's a new year. It's a time to reinvent yourself into somebody better and more awesome. And that's what January 1st does for us. We get to reinvent ourselves into more, better, awesome people. So that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna be more, better, awesome for you, and me, and my wife, and kids, and Rocky, and xobbes, and everybody, and the web of people that we have. We're gonna be more awesome too. Yeah. So resolutions, boom. Mirage event, boom. xobbes, guess what? We have to grind to level 500 now. How do you feel about that? It's gonna take you a while. What level are you at?
Yeah, I like loot boxes or loot ticks.
Every other level we get one, which means 200 from level 100, which is where we started the season, to level 500, and to have a loot box every other level is 200 loot boxes.
Yeah, I thought that was really good. I thought they're real generous about it, so it's been fun. I just every time I look down and it's like, oh, pack, and then I can get to be like, come on, gold. It's fun.
You know what? Okay, so when they grandfathered in our levels, and they said for all the levels that you would have had during this amount of time, like one day I signed on and I had 14 loot boxes.
Right, I remember.
And I was like, yes, I'm gonna open all 14, and I got 2 legendaries. One was like materials, which I was like, bleh. And I actually forgot what the other one was. But I can't, every time I see one loot box down there, I have to open it. And I really want to like not open any until I grow like 25.
Hey, that'd be a good practice in self-control.
Yeah, it would
just
be.
Watching them stack up.
It's mine, Daddy. I want it now.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I was better.
All right, so I want to talk third party. Not third party, excuse me. Third point.
Third party is a great point, which we can get to. I got a lot to say about that, but go ahead. Third point. What's your third point?
So what's going on is there was a big Easter egg hunt big Easter egg hunt. It was in the firing range, and player figured out how to pop the camera into third person. And it really looked like he was also had like some real auto aim going on. So there's tons of speculation that's going on that they've got a PvE mode coming or some kind of third view. Oh, what's the term?
Third
Keep hearing
person.
third party.
Yeah, we're a
Third
first person
person term.
shooter.
Thank you.
Fortnite's a third
So
person
yeah,
shooter. Third person view, Easter egg, PvE, Titanfall, Apex Legends combined. Yeah, I don't know. The Titanfall 2's I played that on PC. You know, I don't PC game, but I got used to the controls on it. I loved Titanfall 2. And I love Apex, so like any PvE version past Titanfall 2, I'm into. I'm totally into it. Of course I'm into it. I would like to, like if my friends weren't on, would love a good PvE game that was relevant to Apex Legends to play.
yeah, yeah. So I'm excited to maybe see that develop. And if you're worried that they're gonna incorporate third person view into the main game and stuff, you know, don't be. That's like, that would be crazy. And I don't think, I know Respawn's not crazy. So it's going to be some cool like PvE mode or something for basic, probably like one, it's genius because the more you see your avatar or your legend, the more you want to buy skins for it. So Apex Legends was super smart with their finishers and their third person revives. But now, you know, maybe even for like, you know, crowd coming in from Fortnite or whatever, you know, if you actually just feel natural at first in third person view, you're also going to want to buy more skins because, you know, you see your character just always running around.
Yes. Okay. And they're still, okay. This is a huge thing because like, why do we buy skins? We buy skins so we can see them and so other people can see them. And right now in the loading screen, when I am in the screen and the two other people pick their characters besides me, I still see the character they pick with the skins that I have equipped on that character. I don't, in that loading screen, I don't get to see what skin they actually have equipped on that character, which is, that's awful because we don't get to see each other's skins that often. And like, I want to see like how awesome your skin is at the beginning of the game, not how cruddy my skin is on that character. You know what I mean? Like I should be able to see what skin the other person has on. And that's a big percentage of time you get to look at skins. So I think that's, besides the SBMM deal that people want to get fixed, besides the glitches and the server ticks being low and like all these complaining that a lot of people are doing about Apex, like fix that and I'll be happy. You know what I mean? Let me see what you're wearing on your Pathfinder. Let me see what your Wraith looks like with your skin. Because I don't have any cool Wraith skins besides that one we got for free for Season 2. I want to see what everybody else got.
Yeah, I got the Christmas Wraith. I think you're crazy, dude. You don't like Legends? Or, I mean, you don't like crafting materials for gold?
Okay, it's not that I don't like crafting materials. It's that whole instant gratification thing. You see, okay, if you're looking at the stream right now, you see the loot box. That's my loot box right there. And that's my gold color coming out of the loot box right over there. You know what I got for that? I got a Gibraltar skin. And you know what happened when I saw a skin pop up? I was like, and I was super giddy and excited. Okay? I don't get that same excitement from seeing materials. Because I don't see the end result right away. So I don't have that instant like, yes! I just got, oh, materials. I'll see what I can buy with it later. So I don't get that. I don't reach the peak excitement with materials as I do with seeing a skin pop
Gotcha.
up. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I thought the price for the purples is pretty decent. 800 crafting materials. You know, I was cool picking up my Wraith with her snowflakes.
I have a couple days left. There is a few, you know, I've almost, okay, so my debit card, my wife and I, you know, we share money, whatever. And I have, so like any transaction we make, we see it, you know. And I've been so tempted several times to drop $40 on Apex Legends coins to buy some of those Christmas skins. And I'm like about to click the button. And then I just imagine her phone going beep, $40 on Apex Legends. And her being like, the what? And so like, that has totally stopped me from buying new Apex skins. So I'm racking up the materials and I'm racking up loot boxes. But this is huge. I've been stuck at 2080 materials, bro. I'm not kidding you. I've gotten like 3 crafting materials from loot boxes and my crafting materials has not gone up from 2080.
Really?
I should be up like
sure about that?
I should be up like 600. Yeah, bro, cuz I got I got a purple crafting materials, and I was already at 2080, and I was like, ooh, how many was that? And I went and looked, and it was like 2080, and I was like, what? Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Whoa.
So I'm actually,
dude.
you know
That's a
what?
real
I'm gonna
glitch
record
right there.
this. I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'm gonna put my Streamlabs on. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna open up boxes, and we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch the stinking 2080 not go up. Either that, or I'm absolutely asinine and completely talking out of my butt. But it's twice now. I have felt like I was on 2080 twice and have gotten materials, and they didn't go through. So I'm really upset about that. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for that. So that was the third point. What was that point? What did we just talk about? I don't remember. What have we been talking about the last like 10 minutes?
I think we needed a new topic.
No, I really want to know what our point was. You said third point, and we started talking, and it was like a lot of cool stuff, and I forgot what we talked about. But okay.
No, I know. We kind of wrapped it up naturally, and now we'd be like,
okay, and you said
another
third
topic.
point, and I said third party because you initially said third party. Somebody brought this to my attention. It might have been Pirate, it might have been Meteor, it might have been Thunder. I don't know. Somebody I was playing with was like, they brought up the Mirage ship. Okay, so that Mirage ship, the Mirage Voyage, that thing's like way off in the distance in the corner. However,
it was Meteor.
Okay, so however, it's way off in the corner, but you can hear those sounds from like across the map. Like Xobbes, you and I were just playing right before we hopped on with a dude, and he was like, "People to our right," and like we turn the corner and like you can see the ship way off in the distance, and you're like, "Ah, bamboozled! Nobody's there." It was actually the ship, and so a point was brought to my attention that third parties are so much more prevalent in World's Edge than they were in Kings Canyon, because the map is much, even though there's like bigger chunks of rock, there's bigger open area spaces with like nothing but hills and a couple rocks that allow sound in the game to travel more. And so
I don't think that's right at all. I disagree with
like
that.
gunfights, you can hear more gunfights more often. That somebody said that to me, and
Nope.
I was like, are third parties more prevalent in this map than season 2 in Kings Canyon? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Nope.
I think no, they're not. I think there's less third parties, but also because the map's bigger.
No, yeah,
So,
the map's huge.
and I get the canyon thing. I get what you're saying, but I don't believe it. And then also just, I don't know. People always think there's a lot of third parties.
I know. I have that in my head too, because that's what you want to do. Like, of course, that is a viable strategy. Like third party.
Third party?
And you always want to go into a battle with an advantage. And I've noticed the more aggressive I play, the more times I'm third party. And the more times, like, when I hear gunshots, I'm like, running to the fight to battle those people, because that's how you pick off the scraps. But I thought that person had a point, and it made me just ponder if this game even had mechanics where if I was here and then 100 feet away was somebody and I shot, they could hear my bullet. But if in between us there was a mound or a big rock that you could jump over, if they could still hear the bullet the same.
Okay, so I haven't verified it, but I do believe so.
Loudness.
Back in the day, they had been talking about installing that kind of sound where it travels around the world naturally, like down a canyon.
Right, natural sound,
Yes.
Where if something's in between you, it would muff the sound a little bit.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it has a specific name, and it uses a lot of power. And Apex Legends, I've sat there and closed my eyes and listened, and so I'm just totally just my guess off my ear, but I do believe it does have that type of sound system, and I wish I knew the name of it, but I'm blanking right now.
Okay. So yeah, more natural sound, which just means if there's more natural sound, then maybe sound does travel better in this map than it did in Kings Canyon.
Oh yeah, no, I believe it.
Boom.
But at the same time,
Boom.
I agree with what they're saying. I just think they're what is it when you learn something from something? They're
hearsay.
No. Oh man, I'm blanking. I don't know. I think they're wrong. I think it's like it's a bigger map.
That's totally fair.
I don't like. I remember in Kings Canyon, I could easily like just kind of drop in and battle until I was dead. And sometimes I could just like battle through the whole, and all of a sudden it'd be like, oh, it's top 3, and I just been like battling the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't really get that to happen unless like I drop super hot and really think about it in the other spot, World's Edge.
Could you repeat that?
Repeat it.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. It was just you had a really
I can do
good
a
thing
too
going.
long TLDR. It was they're wrong because I remember battling for a long time at Kings Canyon and like not even trying hard to find fights and just getting third party until like the end of the match
Yeah,
and running and attacking and battling.
I agree with you. I really do too.
Yeah.
And like the more I think about it, and the more I thought about that after that person said it, I don't think there's been any upticks in third parties. I think what's happened is now that they've implemented SBMM, the better we have gotten at the game, the better everybody else has gotten at the game. And one of the strategies of getting better at the game was third partying. So, of course, the higher up in levels you go in playing, uh, the more people are going to third party because that is a very useful way to engage with people. You always want to engage in a battle with somebody with lower health than you. You have a more percentage chance of winning. And
Yeah,
I think that's what's
I
happening.
think like yeah, Battle Royale is about like position, and people who don't pay attention to position very much are probably just finding themselves in bad positions and not even knowing it. So, because sometimes you just get third partied, and sometimes your time's up and you're playing
Yeah.
great, and all of a sudden you just explode, and there's people above you, and you get wiped in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And that
Oh,
just
man.
happens, right?
Oh.
But you can minimize that by playing your position real well and thinking about it a lot. And I
Mhm.
sometimes feel like some people, when they're like, oh, this whole game's third partying, I think it's just like they're charging around and getting third partied
That's
more
what
than
you
most
get. You
people because
get
they're
good
not.
at third partying, and then you have to get good at defending the third party. You can't just get good at
Yeah.
third partying and go this way. Like you have to equal out getting better at defending the third party, and that is like spatial awareness, cover, like checking your six. Like, yeah, I think you can't just get better at third party and just like mob over everybody. You got to get better at defending the third party as you get better too. 100%, 100.
All right. So I want to talk dropping backwards. So
That's good.
I got
like
this
it.
technique from Meteor. He started doing it. At first, I thought he was crazy, and I'd be like, "What are you doing, man?" Because we'd be flying backwards. Basically, and then I've been like, I'm now at the point where this is the only way I drop ranked.
Yes. Yep.
And
And I got
you
this
just
from
look,
you.
and
I
I
learned
mean,
it from you.
this isn't something I came up with, and but it's just you look backwards and you watch where people are flying.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's only 20 squads, you actually get like chunks of people and gaps where you see nobody drop. And if you're paying attention to the route and where the spots are, you'll kind of notice like, hey, no one's dropped to the right for like 3 seconds. You saw a few squads go left, and then you check, backwards and to the right, and you see a spot. And if you know that the optimal drop moment has already passed for that spot, like if you're trying to get there first, there's a specific spot that you have to drop at. If you're watching backwards, you can see when teams don't drop at that moment,
And the
then you kind
optimal
of
drop point
know
does not
no
matter
one's
one
gonna be
bit
there.
because you're the only ones there. Agreed. 1,000,000 billion jillion gazillion percent. And if you drop forward, there's got to be the one guy that hits L2 and looks around and tries to like the 360-degree look everywhere to see if somebody's dropping with him, where most of the time you don't know somebody dropping next to you until you hear their footsteps or they land on top of you and battle you for a gun. Whereas if you look backwards, like higher up you go in rank, like you need to survive. You have to survive. You not only want to get the top 10 in kills, like you need to survive because you're risking so many points. And so like to have the highest chance of surviving, you want to land where somebody else hasn't landed.
You're
And
totally right. Okay. So I didn't preface that this is about landing alone. So if you got your own strategy about dropping hot or challenging a team on the drop, like that's great. For me, I'm trying to eliminate the RNG of dropping, because even if you're great at it and you land first, lots of other people are great at it too, and sometimes they get the gun and you don't. So there's a lot of just natural built-in RNG to like drop it really hot. So if you're looking to play ranked where you like to land quietly, get a bit of loot, and then maybe go hit some squads, yeah, dropping backwards something I totally recommend. And the final point to it is sometimes the path of the ship isn't in the middle-ish of the island. It's actually kind of to one side. And when that happens, you can actually watch and because there's okay, so if it's pushed to one side, there's a short side of the island and a long side on the drop. Okay.
Right.
On the long side, there are spots that take you to fly as far as you can possibly fly. So when you're looking backwards, when squads come out of the ship, if you see that they're not like flying for maximum distance, you can then be like, all right, that spot's fine because I'm going to maximum distance to that spot, and I know no other squads dropped out of the ship that way.
Right. Yep. Agreed. 100%. And I think that needs to be a more used strategy, and I think it is becoming a more used strategy because the longer I've played, the more often I am looking backwards and seeing people dropping backwards and knowing that they were looking backwards before they dropped. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think I learned it. I remember the first times you were dropping backwards and I was like, why are you doing this? Like, to me, it like blew my mind and it made zero sense to me whatsoever. And a few times you landed with the squad that was already like decked out and we like landed.
Yeah, when it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
And I was like, what is your deal?
Yeah.
But
no. You know, you're going to pay for it. I definitely practiced in regular lobby before I took it to ranked. Yeah. But after a while, like, and even when it does go wrong, most of the time, especially if your squad's doing the L2 SD was talking about, you can then cut away and, you know, break away. Like, it's pretty rare that you actually really end up, you know, screwed.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You know,
it will happen for the most part. And I actually had somebody I was playing with, all in like my buddy Kanish, that you played with him too. He actually lives in state as well. But he was telling me, he's like, bro, ST, like ever since, you know, you showed me this, I cannot drop in any other way but dropping in backwards. So, I mean, if you take anything from the show right now to help make you a little better at this game, drop in backwards. I mean, that's like easy peasy, lemon squeezy right there. You know, for sure.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
So that was my big tip.
That's a great big tip. I love that big tip.
Yikes. We're doing the show live.
We're doing it live.
Unedited.
You know what stinks about doing it live is like when we're not doing it live and I have to go pee, I can just like go pee without anybody knowing. But I have to pee. Xobbes, you need to, don't forget your live, Xobbes, and you need to like talk to people for a second. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. You feel me? You heard that?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
hey, surprise me because I'm gonna watch it in just a second.
I understand, and I'm not surprising you or anything. Just go do your business, man. I don't need a coach. What are you doing? All right, guys. So, I'm gonna play you a song. No, you know what? We're gonna talk Apex Legends. You know what it is? I forgot to grab my book, and then we went live. So.
All right. Don't forget to wash your hands, kids. It's flu season. I'm back. I always wonder what like artists do, musicians, when they're up there doing like an hour and a half set and they just gotta pee really bad. Like, do they hold it? Do they pee in a bottle? Like, what do they have to do? Because I sure could.
Well, I think they all wear diapers.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm not wearing a diaper podcasting live.
No. I'm pretty sure they wear diapers.
Not this guy. I've got 2 daughters that wear diapers, and I can't. No, actually, sorry, Christiana. Sorry, wife. I only have 1 daughter that wears a diaper. My other daughter's potty trained. She's awesome.
Hey, what up?
Yeah, she's super awesome.
Big deal.
That's a huge deal. She's 3 years and 4 months and a couple weeks, and she's been a boss for like 6 to 8 months now.
Nice.
Yeah, I recommend if you have double children to get one out of diapers as fast as you can. It's enough. I changed too many poopy diapers as it is right now, and there's only one of them in diaper.
Halfway there.
Yeah. I actually okay. So right now at this point, I've gone through my list. I'm improving. The rest of the show is improvisation for me. So lay it on me, brother.
No, 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 no. I was like, let's plan the show. And SD's like, dude, we're fine. We got tons of stuff to talk about. And then I was like, all right, let's do it. And now he's like, yeah, hey, what do you got? What's next? What's the next topic? No, you come up with the topic.
I came up
with looking backwards.
I came up with a great hour show. Okay. So if you're just joining me, there's actually somebody on here that just joined, and I spent the first like 20 something minutes of the stream with zero audio. I had audio going there, and on my stream I could see the bar going from green to red to yellow, but in my source code I had it hidden. And so like I did like a double super track. I was like NASA, bro. I was like, this is crazy. We've got all these sources. We're gonna go live. We're gonna put this on YouTube. We're doing Discord. We're talking from different countries, and we're recording on Reaper. I've got all these programs open. I've got like 20 sources. And so I was like, NASA, bro. I kid you not. I was like, check. I was like, mission go, Geico go, Inco go, Fido go.
Uh-huh.
And the ship blew up at launch.
Yeah. I know. I was there.
My ship.
So, okay, I guess I'll modify my challenge. Come up with an Apex Legends topic, Mr. Improv. This whole show's been improv, folks, and they know it. Okay. So what do we got? What's next?
No, it
You're on the
hasn't
spot.
It's been great. It's been great. This has been fantastic. Okay, Apex Legends.
I'm gonna go grab my notebook. You do something magical.
I'm just kidding.
Good luck, buddy.
Okay. The new, what do you call the thing when you get to see what the person's holding? What is that called? The character, the legend character. Wait, are you here? New cosmetic. What is it? What are those called? What is this? What is?
Yeah,
Xobbes.
you gotta do a solo show.
I'm doing a solo show. You just get back here. It's a cosmo. What is it called? Drumsticks. Whatever. Okay. Lifelines, drumsticks. What are they called? Lifelines, drumsticks. Typing in the internet right now. Heirloom. Oh my goodness. Okay, the heirloom. I think that actually is a super awesome addition to the game, and for this reason. One, because it makes clips like way cooler. Thank you, Dr. Nick Nasty. Heirloom. I know it took me forever. I had to get on Google. I was like, yo, stops. I mean, come on, tell me what's up. And nobody could say anything. But thank you, Dr. Nick Nasty. It's heirloom. I'm really digging the new heirlooms that we have, because I've noticed all these clips. Go on Reddit and I'll check out these clips for different highlight videos, and you've always got the one dude that's just like super confident. He's a predator, and he goes in the lobby and he's just mopping people up, and he's like battling. He's like, look at me spin my drumsticks, battling. Oh, spin my drumsticks. And do you have to press a button, Nick Nass? Do you have to actually press a button? I don't have an heirloom. Do you have to press a button for the heirloom to come up, or does it just come up by itself? Because I feel like these people are like, look at me. They're like, they got gold teeth, they're blinging. They're showing people they're bling with their heirlooms. I think that's a cool addition to a game that I didn't expect. And okay, so heirlooms for other legends. I really think that Bloodhound needs to have some kind of bird that like flies around on his hand, like a little sparrow or something, where he just like holds it in his hand and like blows it off of his hand or something, like, poof. And I think that would be a cool heirloom. And let me go through. Caustic, don't like Caustic. Gibraltar has got a shield. Gibraltar seems Hawaiian to me, and so there's got to be something like.
He's Samoan.
He's Samoan. Okay, he's Samoan. Yeah, he has the hatchets already. Okay, Okay. Dr. Nick Nasty asked us, what do we think some heirlooms could be for other legends? And the only good one I think is kind of
Oh,
good
that's
right
great.
now.
What up, Dr. Nick Nasty?
Yeah.
And then we've got a topic from Addictive Grain. Thanks for the reminder.
Wait,
okay,
hold on.
so
So, first thing, for heirloom. Heirloom could be for other legends.
yes, heirlooms.
Okay,
Well,
and I
okay,
said,
so the
I said
question
like
is,
like some kind of bird on Bloodhound's hand that he can like it lands on his hand and blows off or something like that. That's all.
oh, that's cool. Yeah, like one of the
Okay,
like the
okay,
attack hawks or whatever.
All right, so on point, on cue, Xobbes, for you. What do you think? Give me an heirloom for a character that.
Okay, what
that
character?
Well,
Give me a
we can't
character.
talk about Gibraltar. We can't talk about Lifeline.
Here's
She's
some-
got the drumsticks. Pathfinder's got the boxing gloves. Wraith has got her cool little knife. So that leaves us with like Watson. You like Watson? That's your second. Oh, Bloodhound has that.
Oh, Watson.
Yeah. See, I don't know anything about heirlooms.
Okay.
I still think you should have a bird.
Well, I guess
though.
the
Nick
obvious
Nasty,
one's like a
for sure.
cattle prod, but that seems almost too on the money. It feels like I
Cattle
could
prod.
come with something maybe a little brutal.
I don't
Okay.
think Watson's gonna be running around with the cattle prod, man. That's awful.
Okay.
No, I don't know. That's actually great, but a cattle prod just seems. I'm picturing like for some reason when you say cattle prod, I'm thinking like anal probe. You know, I thought South Park, and that's what came to my mind when you said cattle prod. Describe a
Cattle prod. No.
I know it's not, but that's what my brain pictured, and I couldn't help it. That's awful.
That's
I get it.
hilarious.
It's horrible, but that's
No.
what came to my mind.
Well, okay, Watson's pretty brutal because I think on one she gives him like an injection on the execution.
No, that's Lifeline. That's
think
Lifeline.
Oh, that's Lifeline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She gives him the injection in the neck, and I think that's fantastic. That's like one of my favorite things right there. Okay, let's come up with this together.
No, okay, I got it. I
Okay.
want like a power glove, like a Tony Stark, like super engineered, like rocket powered glove that's just like badass looking, and she's just like punching people with it. Or maybe it's even but like something super highly engineered.
Okay, a really engineered. So like not the same as like as Pathfinder's boxing gloves, but like some.
No,
sort of
like
Iron
a
Man glove.
Iron Man glove. And you know how in the later Iron Mans his gloves had like little rockets to punch hard?
Mhm.
So yeah, just like a right hand Iron Man glove, but like one she built herself.
All right. I dig it. I think Octane should have. I think he should, since he blew off his legs in the Titanfall 2, the beginning intro, and the character's basically made after the dude that like used grenades to get through the level and got 12-second quickest time in the world. I think his heirloom should be him he should pull the pin out of a grenade. Like a realistic looking grenade. He should run around.
Yeah, but it has to work as a punch. It has to be a weapon you can attack people with.
Okay, well, sometimes you put a lighter in your fist or something hard to punch somebody, so he's got a little grenade and he takes a pen and then punches somebody. And he's using that to keep his fists like strong fists. You know what I mean? When you
Oh yeah, a fist pack.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And he has like a little grenade that he pulls the pin, and it's his little fist pack grenade. Boom!
That's fun.
That's all I got. Gibby has
All right,
to
give me
have his
one
little
more.
club thing.
Give me one more.
Bro, Nick Nasty put me on the spot here, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I can come up with something.
Okay.
Another one. But
All right. So then also, on our Discord, if you want to suggest topics, so Addictive Grin suggested a topic, and it was basically how we're enjoying Apex Legends since we switched from Fortnite.
yeah, that was a big one. You want me to go first, or do you want to handle this? Because I definitely have stuff to say.
Well, I'm gonna you take it away.
Okay, cool. You gave me the question. Awesome. So, my gaming career basically started with Destiny, and then Destiny 2 came out, and it took a poop for me. I know it's a lot better now, but in that like lull where we didn't have Destiny 2 and it wasn't as awesome as Destiny 1, but I liked playing competitively. The Battle Royale mode was introduced to the world. And I know H1Z1 was introduced. There were Battle Royale games, but Fortnite blew it up. And so started playing Fortnite, and I really enjoyed the mechanics and the building aspects of it and the cartoonish and the skins. And I was like, I mean, you and I started a podcast on Fortnite, and we rocked Fortnite, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. We played the poop out of it. We played it a lot and a lot and a lot. And you and I, at that time, or me, I was like, wow, I'm a Battle Royale player. I love Battle Royale games. And so at that point, any Battle Royale game I had to play. And so Black Ops 4 came out with the Blackout section of the game, and we were like, this is great. It's Call of Duty. It's gonna blow up. It's Battle Royale. It's our jam. We are no longer Fortnite's Battle Brothers. We are like the Battle Royale master news people. You know, like that's what we were becoming because we loved the Battle Royale. And then Respawn drops out of nowhere Apex Legends. And I remember you were like, bro, dude, this game just came out today. You need to download it. It's going to be fantastic. And so we downloaded Apex Legends, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cartoony, the mechanics. There's no fall damage. I don't really know. But the character customization and the characters being separate from other, like Fortnite, your character is a skin. That's all your character is. Apex Legends, you get a better, closer relationship with your character because you have certain perks that other characters don't. So I think there's like a more closeness that you can get with your characters and like a better identity with the characters in Apex. And being a first-person shooter, the no fall damage, the shooting mechanics, and the personal relationships you get to develop with your characters in Apex, that is what has made me switch full time from Fortnite over to Apex. I'm not hating on Fortnite, but that's what I think.
For me, it was the third person to first person. That's big for me. I've just always felt more comfortable first person. Fortnite was that, like, Gears of War was a lot of fun, and I remember multiplayer was fun, but like, you know, we didn't like get into it. But outside of that, most of the games I've shot, or you know, most shooters I've played have been first person. Yeah. So that was big for me. And like you said, the legend system, I do like, it helps me stay fresh on the game because like I, you know, I'm talking Bangalore, and you know, earlier in the show, I'm like, I want to start working with Watson. Just kind of like the legends are different enough where it changes how you play. And you like, when you're Watson, you're looking for like cool spots to choke off, and when you're Pathfinder, you're looking for nests and great spots to push to. And when you're, you know, so every legend, the experience of playing the match is a little bit different because their abilities and their ults and the part of the team that you play are varied enough where it makes me feel not like I'm playing a different game, but like I'm like playing something a little different. Like playing as Wraith is different than Caustic.
Yeah, and playing as Caustic is different than Mirage. And there's so many. Yeah, so I like. I mean, I know a lot of people are kind of. There's always going to be negative talk about any game that we play, and Apex is no different, you know. But I am very satisfied with the mechanics of the game.
Only if you go on Reddit. I ain't been on Reddit in months.
And the beauty, I know Reddit, dude. Okay, so check it out. No, talk about that. The beauty, I love Apex for the beauty of it.
Oh my god, hey,
I went on Reddit and it was like daily talk.
No, hold on. Some all my stuff's disappeared. I gotta pause and save.
Okay, all right, we're pausing and saving. Xob doesn't want to lose his audio, otherwise this podcast is. But what do you think happened? You think it's available and alive?
No, it's looking bad.
Don't we have an automatic save? Reaper's got an automatic save, bro. Don't do that to me.
Yeah, but it got I've never seen this happen before. It was like it was corrupted. Like my whole program. All right, we're good. Hold on.
Bro.
What have you recorded to?
What?
What's your time code right now?
My time code. I'm at 108.26. 27.
108.
108. Yeah, an hour and 8, hour and 30, hour and 8:32, hour and 8:33.
What the f?
Yeah, what's your time code at?
I guess I started recording early. Oh wait, no. I got old stuff here too. Okay, we're fine.
Oh, dude. Okay, don't do that to me, bro. You're scaring me.
Yeah, I was scared too. I got my program got weird for a bit.
Okay, this is what happens when you podcast. Like you guys watching like this. Sometimes files go missing. Sometimes audio's not there. As you saw on my live stream at the very beginning, I talked like that for like 20 minutes because I had no sound. And yeah, usually Xobbes and I in the middle of a podcast will sit there and say, okay, let's stop. Let's take a break. Let's hit pause. Let's save. So in case we lose this, we don't lose it. And that's a scary thing as a podcaster. Like you put in all this work and time and like the emotion and the thoughts that go into it. Like how can Xobbes and I say the same stuff genuinely a second time? It's difficult.
Yeah, recently I did a solo show and then noticed like 40 minutes in I was recording into my computer mic like a dummy.
Dude, I mean, we've done that. I've totally
I like
done that
tested
too.
it all and then I had to shut down for a minute and I forgot to retest it and it switched and I was a dummy.
Oh, you're scaring me. I did all my sound tests, but now I'm like real worried that my sound input's different. Input. Okay, I'm fine. You made me check, bro. I was like, oh, maybe I did that right now. That would have been scary.
Yeah, so Addictive Grain, Dr. Nick Nasty, thanks for the topic suggestions.
Yeah,
And,
no, really, thank you.
So
That
side
was
note
awesome,
on that,
doctor.
if all the communities, everything we've mentioned, there's going to be invites on the show notes. So like Outplayed, they've got a really cool Discord and they've got a really cool podcast, real positive environment. So we definitely recommend them highly. So you'll see, you'll see all the links in there. So, but yeah, you can also join our Discord. We got, we're always chatting it up about Apex and whatever's going on. So
Our Discord,
join up.
I'm gonna do something really awesome, guys.
Whatever.
Watch my finger. Oh, dang it. Never mind, it's behind. I was gonna make my finger move across the screen by dragging my webcam box all the way to the Discord invite, but it's behind the picture, so my
okay, but we're doing a podcast for a lot of people, and
wait, what?
Okay, wait. So what are you doing? I'm not watching
nothing.
you. I can't see what you're doing.
I know you can't. Okay, so you were inviting the Discord, and you're telling them about that Discord. I was pointing to our Discord on the screen.
Oh, because of your new overlay.
Yeah, and so here I am pointing to the Discord,
it.
and my master plan was to drag my webcam box with my finger pointing at the Discord and dragging it close to the Discord. You know what I mean? So my finger would poke it.
That's great.
But it went behind the picture, so it did nothing. It was useless. But yeah, so we have a Discord link on this page right here that will end up showing you on our YouTube, which is Dropship Gaming. You can find us on YouTube, Dropship Gaming. I'm not sure what the title of this will be. Probably Apex Legends Dropship episode 10 with SD and xobbes. And we have our Discord invite. We have our YouTube name. You can follow me on Twitter at SDBB. And you can follow xobbes on Twitter at xobbesBB. I didn't mean to do an outro. That's not an outro, bro. What do you got? I was just saying, you talked about Discords. I'm talking about YouTubes.
Yeah, no, we plugged everything enough. I just think like one more Apex topic and then we're out. We got a lot.
Bring it. Okay, so we had the heirloom topic. We did the extra third-party topic, which was well overdue. I mean, you gave us that question on our Discord like a long time ago. So I'm definitely gonna at least like hit you up with the link on a DM on Discord, let you know we answered your question on the live show. If you're still listening, thanks for sticking around, man. That's awesome. But
no, Addictive Grant, yeah, he knows. He's on the Discord.
Yeah. So that was awesome. Really glad he gave us that question. Which on our Discord we do have Apex Legends podcast topics for anybody else that's listening or wants to join or wants to,
No, we already plugged our stuff. All right, so we're out of Apex Legends topics. But
no, right. Now this is where we go in circles.
Yeah, let's wrap up. Let's go out on top.
Happy New Year, world. Happy New Year. Seriously, Happy New Year. It's 2020. It's time for the new us. xobbes, it's the new Apex Legends Dropship Gaming. And I'm pumped to be a part of this, and I'm excited.
Hey, man. Good to have you back, everybody, to a fantastic new year. And thanks for joining us.
Yep, that is
Laser Blazers.
Of episode 10, Laser Blazers. Pew.
Laser Blazers, blaze more laser. Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Later. So that's when I hit stop recording. File. All right, hey, what do I do right here? Save project as?
Yeah.
Save. Yes. And then I'm going to export this bad boy, right? Or render. Do they call it render in this?
Yeah, you render.
I'm rendering it. Render into 2020 podcast episode 44. Output format .wave. Render one file. All right, bro.
Are you rendering in stereo too?
I'm rendering in stereo. Yes, channels stereo. Yes, I am rendering in stereo. We're there. All right. All right, stream. Thanks, everybody, for joining. That was it.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. That was super cool.
That was super cool. That's our first live episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Dr. Nick Nasty, thank you, man, for coming on stream. Thank you, Chris Black, 11. And, yeah, Happy New Year's. And I'll see you online.
Yeah, Happy New Year's, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Whatever. Later.